So I want to grab that item that we missed. Let's go over here. I think it's a fire? No. Yeah, no, it is a firestone, right? Yo, that's a Noivern! Dude, how are you stepping on a Noivern? This man's flying. Yo, welcome back to the Pokemon Y Randomized Egglocke. My name is Astroid. How are you guys doing today? Or I should say tonight, because this episode is by no means gonna be on time. Anyways, though, I'll get to that in a second. Welcome to the next episode of the Pokemon Y Randomized Egglocke. I'm super excited to be back. Hopefully you guys are as well. If you guys are enjoying the episode, if you guys are enjoying the series, hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. Also, you know, before we talk about anything else, let's go ahead and go over the team. First up, we have my boy Handy Mandy. Nice and powerful level 18 with Cut, Tail Whip, Sand Attack, and Astonish with the pickup ability as well. Next up, we have Astroid level 18, the physical embodiment of me in Beldum form. Now, unfortunately, he's really not much for moves. He only has takedown. That's all he likes to use. He only likes to take people down. He doesn't do anything besides that. So we're going to be hopefully getting some new moves today on Beldum because he evolves in 2 levels. So when he does evolve, hopefully we can get some psychic type attacks. Hopefully we can actually, you know, put him to good use because as of right now, he really is not much. Next up, we have Sorry level 19 with Headbutt, Skull Bash, Aqua Tail, and Roll Out. Next up, we have Neptune level 21, the first.
Sorry is the MVP.
This kid walks in, says, Sorry is the MVP. Yo, I was about to make a cut there, but you know what? We're not restarting this. I'm not restarting this episode. Welcome back to the Pokemon Y Egglocke. Oh my god, if you guys don't know, that was my brother Dominic. You see, usually that type of stuff I'd cut out, but I'm not cutting that out. Anyways, though, first up, we have the first water-type starter, Neptune, level 21. Then we have the other water-type starter. Dude, that threw me off like crazy. We have the next water-type starter, level 22, Numbles, with Water Pulse, Lick, Smoke Screen, and Quick Attack. And then last but not least, we have Ethan, level 24, with Blaze Kick, Cross Chop, Crunch, and Bullet Punch. I mean, he's not wrong, though. Bidoof is the MVP of the team, as well as Ethan. But, without further ado, we have a few things to talk about real quick when it comes to the previous episode. Now, in the previous episode, and speaking of the previous episode, if you guys did miss it, you definitely should go back and check it out, because it was a great episode. In that episode, right? In that episode, we got 3 new egg hatches in the form of Fernando the Riolu, we have Astroid the Munchlax, and we have Frank the Pignite. Now, a lot of you guys gave some really good suggestions as to what we should do with the team because these Pokemon are up for grabs in terms of, you know, being used on the team. So, I'm thinking about putting Pignite on the team. I'm not sure about Munchlax because honestly, we really don't need any more fighting type weaknesses. Like, if we do put Pignite on the team, I want it to kind of balance our fighting type weakness. And I feel like having Frank on there is probably one of our best options right now. So as you guys know, we have 2 normal types, we have 2 steel types, almost 3 steel types, and then 2 water types, almost 3 water types with Bidoof. And right now, honestly, I'm thinking of getting rid of Apom for Frank. And like, I kind of feel bad about this because whoever sent in Handy Mandy, I feel bad taking their Pokemon off the team. Like, I really do. Because we're using Pokemon that you guys sent in, it makes every single Pokemon, whether weak or strong, a lot more valuable. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Apom is just kind of there. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really add much to the team right now. I know he has so much potential. And honestly, if we lose Bidoof, or honestly, if we lose anyone else, I might even consider adding Henny Manny back on the team. And I know he's brand new, but I feel like having Pignite's going to be better overall for the squad. So, I'm pretty hyped about that. We now have the adamant, nice, and powerful Frank with Body Slam, Flame Charge, Heavy Power, or not, wow, Heavy Slam, and Super Power. So I'm really liking that so far. Now, in terms of this Riolu, I know I mentioned Dupe's Claws and then didn't really do anything about it in the previous episode, and I'm really sorry about that. If I were to call Dupe's Claws, what that would allow me to do is take this Fernando, take this Riolu, and get a new egg to replace it pretty much. But I've decided that I'm not going to do that because here's the reason why. Number 1, it's kind of already too late. We already leveled him up and stuff. And then number 2, it's gonna be nice to have a backup Megastone user. So like say if Ethan does go down, then we're gonna have a Megastone ready to go for this Rioldo. And Mega Lucario is nothing to laugh at. Now in terms of Astroid here, I'm gonna keep him on the back burner. I know he could be really, really powerful, but I can't get rid of my boy, sorry. I just can't. I just can't do it, man. And then I can't get rid of Astroid because Astroid's about to evolve, and he's like one of our only Pokemon that can handle fighting types right now. So I'm pretty happy with this team. If you guys do have any objections, let me know down below in the comment section. But I'm sorry for the prolonged intro. Without further ado, let's go ahead and pick up some potions and head on our way over to the cave. Oh yeah, I just realized in this episode we're going to be getting, I think, 2 encounters. We're going to get 1 static encounter. Ooh. I should have bought some Pokeballs. I should have bought some balls. Wait, do we have plenty of balls? How many balls do we have? I might have just wasted all my money on potions. We have 1 Master Ball. No, we have 2 Master Balls, right? That's pretty dope. But we have nothing else. Is that really the only... You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we have to sell some stuff. There's no way we're getting a cave encounter with this amount of balls. Anyways, there's a bunch of stuff I want to talk about today. So many things. But the first thing I should probably address is the fact that this episode is going up late. Alright, I'm really sorry. I know pretty much every single episode in this series has gone up late. But this episode I know for a fact is going to be going up late because I'm recording this on March 15th, 2017. You guys may be looking at that upload date and being like, oh shoot, that's the day the video actually goes live. So it's a nice and ripe Wednesday afternoon. It is 6:05 p.m. my time, and this video was supposed to go up an hour ago. Obviously, I'm still recording it. And I still have to edit it, I still have to render, I still have to upload. So, I'm really, really sorry that this episode is going up late. Hopefully, you guys do forgive me. Now, to be fair, I do have a good reason for that. And by the way, we did already get an encounter over here. The reason is that I was supposed to record this episode yesterday. But I didn't, because honestly, yesterday, I was just so out of it. Like, I tried to record this episode yesterday, but I just could not. I got like 5 minutes into it, and I was like, okay, no, this is not quality content. This is not Asteroid Mania videos level of content. So that's why I decided to hold off until today, even though I knew it would make the episode late. But you know what? I'd rather have quality over quantity. I know my whole slogan on the channel trailer that is now extremely outdated. The whole slogan is quality or quantity. Why not both? Quality or quantity, why not both? But sometimes you can't do both, alright? No, but it's fine. Everything is fine. It's just yesterday I was totally out of it, so we just streamed. And good news about streaming. Oh my goodness, so much good news. So much good news. If you guys have been seeing our live streams for like the past week or so, you would know that we've had a few issues involving lag and just the stream not running properly, and basically just a bunch of technical issues. Well, the good news is I actually figured out the lag issue, and I was talking about it on Twitter. I did a test stream last night, as well as the Breath of the Wild stream we did last night, and I figured out the issue. And not only did I figure out the issue to resolve our lag, I also figured out the issue to make the streams a lot higher quality. So no more 720p 30 streams. We're going to be able to stream at full 1080p 60 FPS, and it's going to be awesome. And if you guys are wondering what the fix was or what I was doing wrong, basically, I'm going to try and explain this as quickly as possible because honestly, I doubt you guys are really that interested, but there's 2 encoding settings, right? There's X.264, and then there's an NVIDIA codec that uses your graphics card. Now, X.264 goes to your CPU. I've been using X.264 forever now, alright? Like, literally as long as I can remember. And for some reason with OBS Classic, which is the software I used to use, it worked fine. Like, it was great, I could do streams, it worked. With XSplit, X.264 was not as good, and then I swapped over to OBS Studio, and that didn't work either. So, I've started to use the graphics card encoding setting, the NVIDIA encoding setting, and it works beautifully now. Like, my graphics card, I don't know what it is. I have a GTX 970, by the way. Like, my graphics card just tore through everything, dude. Like, it was wild. It was wild. We were streaming at 1080p 60, no frame dips at all, and my computer was just, I mean, the cool thing about it, though, is it takes a lot of the load off your CPU. So, yeah, anyways. Nerd talk over. I'm sorry if you guys got really bored by that. Back to the Pokemon content. But, yeah, make sure to answer the question of the day, by the way. I don't know what the question of the day is. Honestly, we should probably come up with it now, or else... Ooh, no. No. Sky battles, that is just asking for a dead team member. That is just asking for a dead team member. Alright, hold up, can we... I saw there was an item over there. You know what, we're gonna pick it up later. We'll grab it later. I wanted to explore all this area. Can we please get back on the Rhyhorn? Thank you. So I'm using OBS Studio to record this now. I've been using XSplit for the past few weeks, and I mean, it's okay. I gave it a good shot, but honestly, like, OBS Studio is doing... No, seriously. When I don't want you to get on the Rhyhorn, you get on the Rhyhorn. But when I want you to get on the Rhyhorn, you don't get on the Rhyhorn. Alright, please get off the Rhyhorn now. Thank you. Thank you, Callum. Or Zelda, whatever your name is. What's up? Hail, trainer. You must have so impressed the poke... Really? You're not gonna heal me? You'll heal me, right? Boy, I thought she... Oh, no, she does heal you. It's just that my party's fully healed. Alright, we're good. Let's go into this cave. Yo, remember when this cave was, like, the pinnacle of Pokemon graphics? Oh my god, I love this place. Alright, so if you guys don't know, the secret to getting around here is just to completely... Just head straight. Like, that's literally it. Like, if there's a fork in the road, just go straight. That is the answer to this cave. You just keep on going straight. I've done it enough times now where I don't get lost anymore, alright? I'm a master at this cave. I don't know what I was talking about. I was talking about, yeah, OBS Studio. So I'm using OBS Studio now, and OBS Studio has been doing everything that I needed to do just fine. I wanted to give XSplit a shot because I thought, you know, it could really take my streams and videos to the next level. And it's definitely not a bad software. Like, it's a great piece of software. But OBS Studio is doing everything that XSplit did, but I would say even better, maybe. I don't know, man. OBS Studio is doing everything that XSplit did, and OBS Studio is free. You know what I'm saying? Alright, he's going for the rage. Pig Knight, why aren't you fat? Why aren't you fat? Why can't you run? Why can't you be a speedy Sonic? I'm gonna go for, I think, Superpower. I know this thing is really defensive, but we should be okay. Rock Throw? Boy, we're eating that. Yo, it has been so long. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time I used a freaking Pig Knight, man. Like, Emboar, Tepig? Dude, I don't think I've ever used one of these in a Pokemon game, because every time I played through Black and White, actually, wait. I might have used Tepig one time. But still, it's like almost every single time I play through Black and White, or Black and White 2, I always choose Snivy or Oshawott. Like, Tepig is never my first choice, and like, I don't hate Tepig. I think he's okay. It's kind of like my feelings with Incineroar in 7th gen. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not bad. It's not a bad Pokemon, but there's better options. You know what I'm saying? What's this? What's the song? I'm trying to remember that one Nightmare Before Christmas song. What's this? There's no snowflakes everywhere. Something. I don't know. Well. No, that's not the voice. Well, what do we have here? Those little trainers come poking around. Listen up, we're the fashionable team whose very name makes people tremble in fear. Team Flare. Oh, I'm so scared. Team Flare's goal is to make it so we're the only ones who are happy because we're selfish. We don't care one bit about what happens to other trainers or Pokemon. Get out of here, kid. Don't you know how to play with fire? Nah, dude. I'm a water type. Let's go. Dude, we are actually fighting Team Flare right now. What is life? Dude, it's been so long since I've heard this theme. Wait, was it randomized? Bruh, you're kidding me. It's not actually randomized? Okay, either it's not randomized or the randomizer just chose Houndour for this grunt. I really hope it's randomized. if the Team Flare grunts are unable to be randomized, that just sucks. That just sucks, man. Please tell me that's not the case. Alright, we have to be careful with Superpower, though, because Superpower is going to be lowering our attack and defense every single turn. It's a little bit scary. So there was some more things I wanted to address. Oh, yeah! Zubat, I don't think that's randomized. Ugh. That kind of sucks, man. Bruh! Yo! You gotta be kidding me! No, no, no! Ah! Okay. Okay, I have some explaining to do. I was like, that's a Houndour. That's not randomized. Okay. Let me explain. So, in order to randomize Pokemon X and Y, or pretty much any 3DS game for that matter, every single time you open up the game, you have to go through Homebrew, which is it's basically this third-party software that you put on your 3DS, right? And it allows you to do these cool things. So, when I opened up this copy of Y, to play and record this episode, I did not open it through Homebrew. I just opened up the game. That's why it's not randomized right now. I am so sorry. What we're gonna have to do right now is we're gonna have to just save. I'm gonna have to make a quick jump cut, and then we're gonna get back to the randomized version of this game. I was like, I thought that was weird, man, that they wouldn't be randomized. But no, they are supposed to be randomized. It's just that I forgot to open it through Homebrew. It's alright though. This is very easily fixable. We're just gonna body this Zubat, save, and then reload the file. So I'm really sorry about that. I'll be back in a sec. Did somebody say Pokemon Y randomized Egglocke? I'm sorry about that. Anyways, though, we're back. We're back, my dudes. Now everything should be randomized just as it normally would. I was gonna say that's really weird. Like, I saw that and I knew something was up. But here we go. See, it's randomized. Marquise Grunt. He has a Herdier. Okay. Alright, man. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling that Herdier. Oh, man. I've never had to do that. Like, I've never sat down to record a randomized 3DS game and then forgot to do that. That's just embarrassing, man. That's just embarrassing. Alright, Herdier. Our attack is dropped, so we're going to go ahead and swap out. And also, something that happened off camera that I should probably mention is with Numbles, he actually got a level up and he learned Round. So I got rid of Lick for Round because Round actually, surprisingly enough, is a pretty decent, specially offensive normal type attack. So I decided to learn it. Honestly, I kind of regret getting rid of Lick because now we can't transform into ghost types. So you can only transform into water and normal types, but it's not that big of a deal. It's fine. Alright, I'll hit him with that cross chop. Herdier. Oh! Boy, we can't be missing. Takedown, he kind of looked like a Beldum right now, not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. So anyways, going back to the whole technical issues that got resolved with the streams, the good thing about this is that this Friday, now I haven't really talked about this in an Egglocke episode yet because I haven't recorded many Egglocke episodes after I decided on this series that's gonna be happening, but this Friday, look out, because there's a very, very good chance we're gonna be doing a Pokemon Alpha Sapphire randomized Sleep Lock. It's going to be starting on Friday, and it's probably going to go throughout the entirety of this weekend. So look forward to that. But here's why I say most likely or maybe or possibly, because as of right now, as of recording this, I haven't gotten the GFX yet. So assuming the GFX can be done before Friday, which I really hope they can be, then we will be doing a Sleep Lock of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. It's going to be randomized. Vinny's going to be there. Sean's going to be there. Matt is hopefully going to be there. Ryan is hopefully going to be there. And it's basically just going to be me and then the entirety of the Vinny fan club going at it all night. So look forward to that. Once I do have the official art and everything is good to go, probably tomorrow actually, if everything goes to plan, I should, emphasis on should be doing an update video to announce it to you guys, and everything will be good to go. But that completely relies on whether I can get the GFX in time. I commissioned someone about 5 days ago, 4 days ago, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything comes through, and we should be good to go. But, wait. I just realized I just realized we didn't get an encounter for this cave. I just walked in and just started busting through people. I didn't even realize it wasn't randomized until I got to the trainers. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be forfeiting this cave as an encounter. But the good news, I cannot believe I just totally forgot to get an encounter. If I would have remembered to get an encounter, I probably would have realized it wasn't randomized sooner. Wow, that was dumb. That was really dumb. Alright. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to make up for that. That is my fault. I'm sorry. That was all on me. So we're gonna go ahead and just forfeit our encounter for this cave. But the good news is that the fossil we do get up here is gonna be an encounter. So I guess we do kind of get an encounter for this cave in the end. But the fossil is mostly just static. We could have gotten another encounter. It's fine though. Everything is fine. Alright. Alright, I don't know what it was. I'm just out of it today, man. That was totally my fault though. I should have realized that there was an onyx in the field when there probably shouldn't have been an onyx in the field. Oh, man. Alright, without further ado, though, we're going to be battling with Serena. Serena, get over here! We're Team Flare, put the fashion into fear. We were looking for fossils, but discovered a kid. Astroid! Damn. There are 2 members of Team Flare. Well then, are you ready to team up and battle them? Yeah, let's do this. I just fought with another one of those Team Flare guys. Nailed it, I can speak English. If you just want to make people in Team Flare happy, why don't you just do that? But if you're gonna go around threatening other people, we won't let you get away with it. Yeah, why did her voice sound so dumb? That was not a good voice. Oh, the Sky Battles! The Sky Trainers are back! No, not the Sky Trainers, anything but them. They're like my worst nightmare. Alright, so we have a Pichu and a Liepard. Also, look out Friday, not just because Arcanine, holy crap, not just because of the sleep lock. There might be something else that you guys might enjoy. There might be. I'm not gonna say anything for sure, but there's something in the works. There's something in the works, and if it goes live Friday before the sleep lock, then you might want to get hyped. All right, Frank was about to die there. Frank, can you not die? Fire Fang and Liepard, good choice. Oh, the bird, that was pretty slick. Tail Whip. Pichu, you gotta stop, man. Like, seriously, can you just give up? Can you just give up? Yo, hit him with that superpower. So for some reason, I always thought Liepard was normal and dark. Like, even to this day, I see a Liepard and I think, oh, that's a normal and dark type. But nope, it's just a pure dark type. Like, I don't know why I've always thought it was normal and dark. You know what? Question of the day. What is your biggest Pokemon type? Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to think of a way to word this. You know what? Screw that question today. What is your favorite generation? Let me know down below in the comment section. Actually, wait, did we already do that question? I don't know. You know what? No, screw all of those question of the days. I'm just gonna put a question of the day down there that one of you guys, suggested, because I did an episode where I asked what should the question of the day be. So I'll put one of those question of the days down below, and you guys can answer that. I don't know, man. We'll just do that. I feel like that'd be a lot more fun, because actually, towards the end of Pokemon Moon, we did that as well. Like, I asked a question, all right, what should the question of the day be? And that was like about the point where I was running out of question of the days. So then I got a bunch of cool responses from you guys. I'll put one of them though on the layout, and I'll put the comment on screen. But Pichu goes down. Lucario didn't have to get his hands dirty. Thank you, Serena. I appreciate the support. Yo, look at these Sky Trainers, dude. I don't like Sky Trainers. I just don't like them, man. They're just scary. Oh man, that's the wrong voice. Oh man, my favorite fashionable Team Flare suit is filthy. If we can restore fossils, we can make some good money. Yeah, boy! Just gonna run past them. I'm gonna try and avoid any more encounters. Is that an escape rope? We definitely need that escape rope. If you think I'm running out of here, then you are lying to yourself. What's up? Hello, here to look for fossils as well. Are you okay? Did Team Flare come here? Team Flare. What's that, a Pokemon? Don't worry about it, my dude. It looks like he was completely absorbed in looking for fossils. You two are very lucky. We just now found 2 fossils, but they're both ones I already have, so I'll give one of them to each of you. Okay. I'm gonna go with the sail fossil. Because honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter which one we get. Whether it's randomized or not, it doesn't really matter because we're going to be swapping it out for an egg anyway. So hopefully the cell fossil, I mean, maybe it's randomized. I don't know. I kind of hope it's randomized just to like see what it is. You know, but it might not be because the Snorlax wasn't randomized. Anyways, though, what's up, Serena? Well, we went looking for the assistant and we found a suspicious group called Team Flare as well. I guess I should train more so I can safely travel with those Team Flare people running around. In that case, I guess the best thing to do would be to challenge the Sludge City Gym. Yo, we are so close to taking on the gym. In the next episode, we might actually be fighting the gym leader. Alright, there's the escape rope. I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Get out of here. Yo. I gotta stop playing Zelda. I just went to press X, the little plus button to access my inventory. Okay, alright, without further ado, I feel like I've been doing that every single episode. Let's go ahead and use the escape rope. I actually want to get the leftovers to someone. Because the flame orb doesn't really do much for Pignite, does it? Hang on, let me swap that around. Because I really don't think we need the flame orb. Let's give the leftovers to Pignite. Yeah, we don't need a flame orb. I don't think flame orb does anything, right? It only just causes a burn. But since we're fire type, we can't get burned. So it's kind of like a pointless item. Alright, let's head out of here. If we had some repels, that'd be nice, but we're kind of broke right now. Yo, there's the Espeon. Shout out to you, Espeon. Man, I don't know how Rhyhorn is stepping on Espeons. They're either some really tiny Espeons, or... Okay, we gotta be careful, man. For a second there, I thought we weren't gonna be able to run away. Hold up, let's swap and put Numbles up front. Because Numbles is fast, he can outspeed some things. Those must be some really tiny Espeons, or Rhyhorn is just being a savage today. So I want to grab that item that we missed. Let's go over here. I think it's a fire? No. Yeah, no, it is a Firestone, right? Yo, that's a Noivern! Dude, how are you stepping on a Noivern? This man's flying. How did we step on a Noivern? Bruh, Rhyhorn, how are you stepping on Noiverns? That's the real question here. Anyways, though, let's grab this flame orb, or not flame orb, Firestone? Yeah, it's a Firestone. That's pretty clean. That's pretty clean. I'm really liking this route. Really just loving. Honestly, I don't really like this route, to be honest. I mean, it's not bad. It's just kind of like a pain to get through, you know? Like, I love the concept with like the Rhyhorn and stuff, and like I love that you can find Helioptile here. But besides that, it's like, ugh. It's just a pain. You walk so slow and it takes forever. Rhyhorn is so unresponsive and he's just stepping on Noiverns, dude. Like, come on, man. Why you gotta do this to me? Oh, update on the cord. So, as you guys know, this cord frustrates a lot of you guys. Can we please get off the Rhyhorn? And honestly, it's gotten to the point to where it's annoying me too. So today, I went out and I bought a very, very long aux cord. And my whole idea was that I could plug it in at the top of the microphone and then have it go around, right? And then it'll go up through the bottom of the frame. So like you guys wouldn't see this right here. You know what I'm saying? That was my plan, right? That was my plan. But, and this is a pretty big but here. The cord that I bought, it doesn't work with these headphones. Like, it's pretty much, it's just a regular aux cord, you know, 3.5 millimeters. It's the exact same cord. Like, it has the same functionality. But when I try to plug it into this port specifically, it does not work. Like, this cord that came with the headphones is the only one that actually works. And, like, it's so weird because it works with the microphone. It plugs in just fine, works with my phone, works with pretty much any other pair of headphones. But just this pair of headphones, it only likes the cord that came with it. And that just pisses me off, man. Because I don't know what to do anymore. I could probably buy some green tape and just tape it around here. But I kind of don't want to do that because this is my only cord. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to use this at school and stuff. I don't have, like, green tape down the half of it. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I might order an aux cord extender so I can plug that into the mic and then extend it out and then still have this end of the cord going into the headphones, but just have, like, an extension to the other half. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. That would probably work. I'll probably just buy one of those, but it's going to be a few days before I end up getting one. But without further ado, let's restore this fossil. And it might be randomized, it might not, but it really doesn't matter because we're going to be getting an egg anyway. What do we got? This is Amora, please take good care of it. Alright, so I don't think it's... Yeah, I guess it's not randomized. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's going to be like a freaking Arceus. I mean, who knows? Who knows? He might say Amora, but maybe that's just programmed to say Amora. Alright, what do we got? Oh, it is an Amora. Look at how adorable. Okay, let's go ahead and get a new egg. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. We're probably going to end off this episode with this egg. Because honestly, as you guys already know, I'm pretty short on time. And I really got to get this episode out before midnight, hopefully. Anyways, though, I promise next episode will be a lot more fleshed out. We'll probably be taking on the gym. That's pretty awesome. And, yeah. Anyways, though, what do we got? What do we got? We have... Where's this egg? It's right here, right? We have Chompers! Bruh! This is it, right? This has to be it, yeah. Dude, this is hype. This is hype. Yo, Icer, if we actually get a Gibble, that could be power. That could be really powerful. Alright, come on, hatch. Please hatch. Chompers. Chompers, my boy. My boy. Eee! Everybody cry out to Chompers. Eee! Eee! My Chompers cry is so bad. Eee! I summon thee. Eee! Please, bro, you're kidding me. Hang on. Hang on, there's no way. What is it looking like? Okay, it's gonna hatch soon. Please hatch soon. What is it holding? Yo, wait, hold up. What is it holding? It's holding an amulet coin. That's pretty dope. That's really dope. Alright, please hatch. Eee! 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 It's not gonna hatch until I do... Oh, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say it's probably not gonna hatch until I do a proper Chompers cry. Alright, here we go, my dudes. It is time. Chompers is here. That's adorable. Eee! That's adorable. That was probably my best one yet. I'm so sorry for being trash at at Chompers cries. But you know what? You know what? That's hype. That's hype. Get some Chompers hype up in the chat. JK, we're not streaming. Put that hype in the comment section. Alright, Chompers. Look at how adorable he is. Alright, I really hope this thing is legal. Please be legal. He's holding that amulet coin, which is pretty dope. We have Tackle and Body Slam with Rough Skin. We have an Adamant Nature. Oh, that's so powerful. Hold up, I gotta check this though. I gotta check this. Dude, that is so powerful. That is 100% legal, so there we go. But yeah, let me know down below in the comment section if you guys do want to see Chompers on the team. I'm not sure what level it's supposed to be at, but I think in between episodes, I'll get it leveled up. And then for the next episode, we might add him to the team, we might not, I don't know. It really depends on what you guys think. But that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Pokemon Y Randomized Egglocke. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and peace!